Hello everybody, my name is Solo. Welcome back to the channel. And guys, Craft Tower Defense has updated for the first time. That's right, so we now have an AFK chamber that you can now go into. There's also a new logo for the game, which I think is pretty cool. I'm guessing it's just coins that you can get from this, so I'm gonna go back to the lobby. Uh-oh. I think the return button might be bugged. Give me a second. Yeah, so basically what happened was I found a bug with the game already, which is that when you... Oh, okay, look at this. Oh, this is new. We now have the Settler, the Squall Titan, the Shook, the Drowned, and the Wolf. Okay, that's new. That is very new. Also, to the devs, shout out to you guys because you guys have been listening. We now have a way to unlock units for free with currency. But not only that, if we go into our endless shop over here, you can see, oh yeah, this is cool. And then you go to the exclusive crate. You can buy the exclusive crate for 1,000 ender pearls. So this like massive thing that required you to spend money initially, you can now get I think it's 4 for free or something. But yeah, you can now summon on that. So somebody said they had the highest endless waves. Bro, the reason why you had the highest endless waves is because you can sit there the longest. I wonder if I'm on this list. Cause like I sat there the other day, but I don't know if I'm actually on this. I should be on this list because I should be somewhere on this list. I might not be. It might be since the update, and I have not been on since I haven't done endless since the update. Wins, I should be on here. Yeah, 76. Endless. Huh. Summons. I don't think I'm nearly as bad. There's a guy up here that's like at yeah, this one. Let's take a look at the new titles. Mystic Invoker, Casual Explorer, Endless Warrior, Infinite Survivor, 25 Endless. What does it mean by 25 Endless? Just play 25 Endless? Bruh, the one guy already has this. I do have Mystic Invoker, which I think I'm gonna put on. Yeah, I'm actually really surprised at how well they pushed out this update. Now, of course, since it's a new update, you already know what we have to do, especially with the new banner. So we can look here in the index and see that there's like villager, there's so many other like new things in here. There's also, of course, the secret units, but the secret units, from what I understand, are a bit different. There's a guy going off in the Discord right now because he has like a bunch of luck and he hasn't gotten like any of the secrets yet. So is there a luck potion available currently? No, there is not. I don't think there's any new stages from what I know, but oh, there's a Mythic pity. They did change the layout of this, which I do enjoy, which is setting itself more apart from 5-9 Tower Defense. That being said, let's do a 10 summon. Stitch. They called Notch Stitch. That's so funny. Oh wait, I got the drowned. Oh, that's sick. Okay, so the devs did message back and they have fixed the issue. Oh, I got the villager. Let's go. But yeah, now you can buy the epic pack for actual like you can now buy the Steve for actual money. You can now buy the packs for I like how it says new deal. You can now buy the packs for ender pearls. Somebody was complaining about like the fact that it's 1,000 ender pearls. Honestly, it's not too bad if I'm being honest. Like getting 1,000 ender pearls is not bad. We do have stuff to claim that I didn't claim earlier while I was grinding. There is stuff in the other store. There's of course like your game passes, including Enchant Master, which I didn't check. I don't think there is any new enchants. Let's see if I can. Where is the enchant station now? Oh, it's right here. I don't think there's any new enchants. Yeah, it's just boss killer. So let's pop some luck here. Also, fun fact. So everything got renamed. Yeah, so everything got renamed because people kept saying, oh, this is copyright infringement. So, like, I love the new name for the axolotl. It's just called Lottie. What's the Iron Golem? Iron Titan. Bonesy. The skeleton's called Bonesy. That's super funny. So yeah, the Mythic is the Shook, and then the Squall Titan is a new unit. So let's see if we can get the Squall Titan. And then we're gonna have to test out some of the new units, of course. Take a look at what they do. And we're not just gonna like discount other stuff. Although I think the color of the wolf's nameplate is different. So keep that in mind. Okay, so there is skip summons, but it's a game pass, which is fine. I'm not too worried about it. But we gotta keep summoning or else we're gonna run out of luck once this summon is over. Oh, another villager. Of course, you got Stitch. I like how this one. I like how a drowned is called a drowned, and then you have someone like Bonesy. That stuff's so funny. We'll probably get to the Mythic Pity. People have said that they got really good luck when it came to getting secrets, and then other people were like, yeah, I have 0 luck, and I'm like, yeah, me too. Okay, we got another villager. We're really good at getting villagers right now. Oh. My game's lagging a little bit. I don't know what's been going on with my Roblox. Every so often I get yeah, every so often, geez, I can't speak. Every so often I get like stutters in my like game, and it's not even when I'm recording either. Like it just happens. Let's see if we're gonna have to go to pity for our mythic today. And of course, as always, you know I'm gonna be doing a summon on the exclusive units. Also, by the way, I hope that they improve grinding endless, because so to get my headphones just turned off, but to get like 1,000 of these to open a crate, which I'm guessing they limited this just so then people aren't spamming the crate, but to get 1,000 pearls for that is just kind of nuts. But I do like the theme and the new units. It's kind of more like a kind of like plains vibe to it. Because like you figure you have like Notch, you have wolves, you have kind of like you're drowned, and then you have like stuff you find in like plains areas. So kind of nuts. But yeah, we are probably gonna go to pity on this. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back if we get anything else of note, which of course anything else of note means like the mythic, or the secret. I'd really like to get both because I didn't get either of the two secrets from the other banners. But again, that's to be expected. They're really nuts. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back if we get anything of interest. Oh my lord, I wasn't paying attention. I pulled Mythic. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I pulled the Mythic in less than the Mythic pity pull. So, well, that's funny. But yeah, literally right before I left, like I was just looking off my screen, I have the Mythic pity now. So it's the shulker box, or the shulker, and yeah, it's called the shook. And oh my lord, I'm an idiot. Hold up. I've been selling all of those. I have no villagers. Okay, give me 1 second and I'll come back. Okay, everybody, welcome back. So yeah, I did the summons. The summons has now flipped to a different banner. So we're gonna stop summoning on there for a second and take a look at what the Evo requirements are for everyone. So I got a second Mythic. So I'm gonna have to get another start at some point. hopefully. Yeah. For the villager, obviously the villager is a farming unit, if I remember right. So here, let me just go back to the announcements. Yeah, farm unit villager. So this this number that it shows with 400 is probably like how much it's going to generate, but we're going to evo him because of course we are. We have the materials too, so we're going to evo him. So he starts out at 600 instead of normal. So we're going to take off our evolved defender and put on our evolved settler. We're also going to go through and evolve some of the new units that we got. So we're going to check out the drowned. Can't speak today. We're going to check out the wolf. We're going to check out Stitch. See how they compare, well, side by side with some of our other units. Now, again, the Shook isn't going to be able to really compare to an Evo Keeper because, well, we can't really Evo it right now, but we are still going to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some of our people just so then we can go ahead and put some of the new characters that we got into our lineup, and then we're going to go mess around with them, of course. But first, since usually you guys have to wait until the end of the video for a lot of the times when I do it, I'm going to summon on the cursed units crate. So one cursed unit, let's see what we get. Ooh, cursed titan. We got the wow, we got the second highest, the 5%. So this is the cursed titan. It's 4,000 to place. And is it already Evo? Or no, it's not Evo'd yet. We're gonna also Evo that. So I'm gonna go back here, gonna take off that, and we're gonna put down the evolved cursed titan into our lineup as well. All right. So just to save some time, we're gonna actually take this to endless 1. Make it friends only, of course. Yeah, we're gonna show you guys kind of how it's gonna feel going into all of this. So starters are probably going to be the wolf and Stitch or Notch, the Notch skin. And then of course you're gonna like get to a point where we're gonna put down some of the other characters. So as you can see, there's a bunch of stuff. We're just gonna casually put down our Notch here. And Notch attacks for 38 damage every 2 seconds, meaning that every second he's doing about 19 damage. We're also gonna put down the wolf, who does every second 68 damage, so already making it better than Stitch here, and also has quite a bit of range to it. We also, of course, at 500 have the villager, who has no range. We're gonna put him up against this tree, and if you look, yeah, he starts out at 600 dollaroos before being upgraded, which I'm guessing this happens every time, yeah, a wave hits. So keep that in mind. And we're also gonna put down a drowned. Now a drowned, I believe, yeah, every 2 seconds is doing about 120 damage, which is about 60, so a little bit less per second than the wolf. I don't think any of these guys are AoE. They're all single hit units. And then of course the settler is a farm. But that being said, we're gonna go ahead and auto skip. How many? So we can place down 3 villagers, which honestly I think is actually really good, because you can sit there and put down 3 villagers and then it'll skip, and you're gonna start getting like every 75 seconds you're gonna start getting 600 currency. So yeah, we're already doing pretty well anyway. That being said, I'm gonna upgrade the wolf a little bit. So the wolf is now attacking every 0.9 seconds for 79 damage, which is actually really good. We are gonna have a bit of a test here since we're gonna have some higher damage or some higher health units coming through. Now, the starters I usually use, which is like the axolotl, I believe do damage every 0.8, I want to say. So it's not too far off from where we're at with the wolf. Now, as far as like numbers are concerned, honestly, your uncommons are not going to be like heavy hitters by any standard. They're not going to be ones that like you put down a bunch and then you're going to mow through the opposition. Honestly, Stitch, while yes, it is a little bit better than I believe Steve, it's definitely not like comparable to jumping up in rarities like, for example, the wolf, where you get to 84 damage per 0.8 seconds, which is almost double what Notch is going to be doing in a single second. That being said, I do like the settler units. I think it's interesting that they have cooldown. Now, if these guys are able to be enchanted, which I did not check before I started, honestly, it's going to be kind of interesting because the like cooldown, if you get like them having a smaller cooldown, it's going to make it easier for you to get quite a few different things done, including like getting a lot of money really quickly. So if like they're still good units when they're evoed, it just takes a little bit to actually get the money. So keep that in mind. We're gonna put this big boy down. This is the Cursed Titan, which again is from the exclusive pack, does 188 damage per 2 seconds. Now, that means it's doing about, let's see, 99, give or take, or like 89, I don't know, somewhere around there. So yeah, about like 89, 99 damage. Actually, I don't know why I'm trying to guess. I do have a calculator open. So 188 divided by 2, 94. He's doing 94 damage a second. His upgrades honestly aren't bad. To put him down for 4,000 and then upgrade him for 2,700 is actually pretty cool. We also had this new unit manager, which is a part of the update, which I think is actually a really good thing for the update. Also, now that we've upgraded him, he's now doing basically 100 damage a second, which is also pretty nice. I'm gonna auto skip a little bit. While we're waiting, let's take a look at the drowned. So my thing with the drowned is I don't know how useful it's going to be, because again, the drowned is an epic, and so far a lot of the epics that I've seen aren't really super great. And if you guys ever want like someone who's like studied a bunch of just this, on the Discord in the links section, there is a Trello that actually like has a lot of like the different characters like jotted down and like different things. So like common, rare, epic, legendary, mythical, secret, and then evolved units, event evolved units. different items, enchants, tier list. So right now, tier lists like so far have the Warden being the highest DPS. And then like stuff like the Allay and things along those lines. But as it stands so far, I'm not sure how much I'm feeling the Drowned, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it hits 171, don't get me wrong. But I'm pretty sure out of the epics, I think it's the lowest DPS, I want to say. Let me double check here. I have the Trello pulled up. Okay, so the Allay goes from... Yeah, so the Allay, actually, it might be one of the more high DPS units. Because the Allay attacks, 0.8 seconds? It attacks 0.16 seconds, so we're going to have to do some math here just to give you guys, like, example. So, I'm not sure which image is correct here. When it comes to like the highest damage, but like, so the Allay, let me double check here. The Allay base is 60 damage, or it looks like, yeah, it's 60 damage to 99 damage, goes from 1 second to 0.8 seconds, and then its highest range is 27. We have our Drowned maxed out, so at max, our Drowned, hold up. I'm gonna put these guys in the back as my game decides it wants to lag. So we're seeing still the kind of starter meta of having 8 rares that you place down. But yeah, so to do the math for you, the Drowned every like 2 times as often is doing 171. Now 171, of course, divided in half is 85.5. So it's a little bit worse than the Allay. But we're still getting at least a little bit higher DPS out of the out of it. Instead, that being said, we're gonna move on to our legendary here, which so the legendary Cursed Titan, which I don't know if they put them on these tier lists. I don't think they did, just because a lot of the cursed units weren't available before. But the legendary Cursed Titan, compared to the 2 legendaries that were out, which was the Defender Blaze and the Skeleton King, I honestly, out of all of them, I think the weakest is the Skeleton King. I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, the highest DPS you're gonna get from this guy, like in total, is gonna be 244, whereas from the Evolved Defender Blaze, it's going to be 233. So they're actually very, very similar. But I think the Defender Blaze very much gets like a little bit of an edge over the Cursed Titan here, just due to the fact that it attacks every 0.3 seconds instead of every 0.6. But they do end on kind of ish similar endings there, whereas the Skeleton King, honestly, its attack its attack is what drags it down. Like, its attack speed is kind of horrendous because you'll have a lot of units that will just fly past it. Skeleton King, or whatever they call it now. I think they call him Bonesy now. Still I think is probably gonna stay as the worst legendary currently. That being said, let's talk about Notch in comparison to, well, everything else, which apparently they already have him in the Trello. They work very fast over there, by the way. But so Steve is 20 to 28. Normally, let me pull up the actual Evo unit. Where is it? I gotta scroll up. Yeah, this is still meta to do it like that. But so Evo'd, it's 30 to 41. But with Notch, it's 49 max, and with Steve, it's 0.8 instead of a second, whereas with Notch, it's 1 second. So I still think, even though like Notch has all this stuff, I think Steve still beats him, like barely. Now, if we look at them compared to Alex is atrocious. I'm gonna be real. Like, she is probably the worst, like, you bang for your buck when it comes to units. That being said, this Shook, I think, does the Shook, or who has the lowest DPS, or like DPS speed? I think it's the Defender, but this Shook is nuts. The fact that it does 125 every half a second means that every full second it's doing what, 250? Yeah, it's doing 250 every second. And like, comparing it to our Boyo, who is also a mythical, who is the Warden. Honestly, yeah, the Warden is the only unit that beats the Shulker right now. Now, mind you, let me do some math here. So the Shulker every second, right, does 250 damage. The Warden also does 250 damage every second at base. Because it does 25 damage every 0.1 every 0.1 SPA for the Warden, meaning that base, they do the same amount of damage. Now, as far as where they end is where it might differ a bit. Now, it's gonna take us a little bit to get the money to get up to that point. But so far, honestly, these units very much seem like they're worth it, except for maybe not Notch. Our Titan boy here seems pretty worth it. Yeah, let me go through and look at something really quick, because the one thing I want to look at is very specific. So the Axolotl, who is my favorite starter unit to use, versus the Wolf. So they both end at the same DPS, but the Wolf does do more damage than the Axolotl, but it is 50 points more. So honestly, they're about the same stance. Now, I know a lot of people are indifferent when it comes to like usefulness and like where things are put, right? So let's see. So when it comes to the wolf, because I think the other rare unit is just like, yeah, it's Gooey, or, and they've already changed the names in the Trello, but Gooey is like not great from what I know. Yeah, because like useful, it's in the awful tier. Unless Gooey gets a buff, I don't think he's gonna be beating out anything else. See, and they put, oh, it's because it's the before the Evo. But yeah, I think the wolf is probably right around the same spot as the Axolotl Evo in terms of DPS. And I just realized that this recording is like 48 minutes long. But yeah, based on what I've seen, these units very much are kind of shaping up that like quite a few of them are gonna probably get put into the meta quite well, especially the shulker. So let's go ahead and let's sell our units here real quick, and let's get out of endless mode. Because so if I put down the shulker, right, and then I go to upgrade it, it is still pretty pricey, but I think it's cheaper than the warden to upgrade, because the warden is what, 10,000, then 10,000, 40, 50, 60, like, yeah. Anyway, oh, they added a replay option. Thank the Lord they added replay. I've been wanting them to add that because it makes it easier for you to grind levels. But yeah, I want to take a look at where it says the shulker ends. So 256 every 0.3 seconds. So I just want to do this. So see clear 256, and then you divide it by 3 is what, 85 per second. And where is he? Now give me the evolved warden. There we go. Yeah, and the warden can do like 99 per second, but in the end, I think both of them had their place. I think the shulker before Evo is still matching up really well with the before Evo version of the warden, because it does 66 damage every second, and the yeah, I think the Shook might actually take best mythic for me at this point. One, especially if its Evo like does what it does for the warden. I think we might have like a battle between two metas here with the Shook and the warden, but we'll have to wait and see, of course, because again, I don't have a nether star to actually Evo my Shook yet. And I don't think there's any, yeah, there hasn't been any nether stars in here. Plus I'm saving up to pull on the banner. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for my update video. I'm going to try to edit this down. It says it's 40 minutes right now. I'm going to try to edit it down to like 20 minutes if I can. But yeah, if you guys, of course, like the video, hit the like button, comment down below. What is your guys' favorite new unit? Honestly, I think the Shook is shaping up to be my new favorite unit. Also, shout out to the devs. I'm glad you guys have been taking feedback to heart. There, like, it's great to see that we can actually summon on the exclusive banner, and it's not gonna like be an issue for us to summon on that banner. That's really cool to see. And yeah, so that's gonna do it for me. If you guys want to keep up to date, as always, subscribe, turn on push notifications so that you never miss an update. And I hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.